I'm extremely disappointed in with Chevrolet. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I'm really excited for this vlog and what 2019 has in store for it. I've been wanting to do a video on the Chevy Blazer since it started. I wanted to put my hands on it since I started. Well, my dealership did not get one, so I'm very, very fortunate that the resources that I have and the people that I know in the Chevrolet community, I reached out to a couple of them and they said, hey, yes, come over to our dealership and feel free to do a video. So today, that's where I'm going. When I get there, I'll tell you where I'm at, who I'm with, and everything about the 2019 Chevy Blazer. But before I get there, watch this quick message. This year for 2019, I want to do something special for several families in need of good, reliable, dependable transportation. So the thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a few sponsors to my channel. Now these people are people that I already do business with, they're people that I trust, and they're people that you can use as well. So this week's sponsor for the video is CardTap. If you have customers, you need an app on their phone, and this is the easiest, most cost-effective way to do so. Now I've been using CardTap for about 5 years now, and I absolutely love this app. It creates a better buying experience for my customers. It leverages real-time buying signals for my customer. It manages things more productivity, and then also it increases the top-end funnel for me, which increases in conversions and sales. Also, I like the fact that it's as easy to install. It all installs through a text message. It's a lightweight footprint on your cell phone. It's simple navigation. It's relevant information. It's useful tools at the ready of your customers. Direct access, as I said earlier, to me, and it's easy to share, i.e. referrals to others. With that being said, the really cool thing about this is every time that it's shared, you can have it integrated right into your CRM. It also captures the lead's name and cell phone number for you. There's insight into your prospect's topic of interest, and you can get notes from your referrals on the readiness of that lead. You can also set it up so it's a quick short code text message to install, and then also there is a private business line for you as well in the event that you don't want to give out your cell phone number. So this is something, again, that I've been using for 5 years, and if you are someone who has customers, insurance agent, real estate agent, car salesperson, small mechanic or small business mechanic, stuff like that, this is something you need. There's a link in the description below. Dana is the person you're going to contact. Only work with Dana at CardTap. She's a wonderful person. I've known her for 5 years, and she will make sure she gets you the Chevy Dude hookup on the cost as well. So click the link down below if you need more information. I'm on location in Bedford, Indiana at Hubler Chevrolet, where my friend Erik is the sales manager. He's been very gracious to let me come to his dealership on his home turf and let me video record his Blazer for my YouTube channel. So if you want more information on this particular Blazer, you can reach out to Erik here at Hubler Chevrolet in Bedford, Indiana if you want this vehicle. But outside that, I'm going to do some videos on this, and we're going to show you everything about the car. I'm really excited. He's pulling it up right now for me, and let's go check it out. The first model that they have coming in is the all-wheel drive version of the RS trim level for the Blazer. Now, typically speaking, the very first models that dealerships pull in are the most expensive ones because those are what sell the quickest at initial launch. So this one's going to sticker just shy of $51,000, and you still have one more trim level from here to go on the Premier. If you go back to the video, which I'll hyperlink that in the description, and up in the top right hand corner, you can see the trim levels and what they do. And I will be doing a video specifically on the trim levels of what you get in each one, as well as available options. A couple of things that I noticed on the initial look of this is how the Blazer is all black right there, and it's actually really hard to see on a black vehicle. Having the red line vehicles out there. If they'd have put like a little red on here, I think that would look really awesome. And why I say that, I'm going to show you here in a second. So these are the black wheels that come on the RS. I do, if I remember right, I'll double check, these are standard equipment on the RS model. And then this one has the panoramic sunroof, and just right now it's got the shipping label. So I always show you guys the window sticker, but I'm going to have something a little bit different I'm going to show you on that. You got blind spot indicator there, you have keyless access, and really when you come in here, first look at this, I love the red accents in these seats. This setting in this is a huge like sports car feel. I mean, absolutely phenomenal. I drove my Camaro here and I sat in this to move it from there to here, and I feel like I'm sitting in my Camaro. I mean, this is a fantastic feel. So down here you have the power release lift gate. You got Bose radio, all your windows, all your memory seats. You have power tilt telescoping steering wheel, electronic parking brake, automatic lights, and the red bezel around the vents I think is really cool. Now this might pick up like being like really bright red on the camera, but it's really kind of more like a soft burgundy color. It looks really good in person. Coming on the inside of the vehicle, I mean, this looks just very dead on with what we're having for the 2019 model year vehicles. All of the controls here are extremely similar to the, if not the same as the 2019 Silverado. Same controls here. We got heated steering wheel, we got adaptive cruise control. So the one way to test that out is it says gap distance, so that's adaptive cruise control on this vehicle. You have the cruise control right there, all your voice recognition, phone right there, going through your driver information center up there. As you see, that's going through there as well. You got automatic high beams over here, so at nighttime your high beams will come on automatically and go off automatically as they approach and come up the traffic. Windshield wipers on the right side. I think I showed you the lights over here earlier, the parking brake there, power tilt and telescoping steering wheel, which is super nice to have. And over here, I think they did a really cool couple items over here. So this is the upper level, the top level of the radio, because it's got factory nav. So this is the level 3, and then they put the start stop button way up here, which I think is a really good thing. It's very visual, you can see it. You know, if you're new to the car, you don't have to search for it. And simply speaking, if you look, I mean, there's just a lot of dead area up here, so this fills it in and doesn't look like you've got a dead space. One other really cool thing too is if you're looking out here, the dash is relatively flat. This is really unique and really interesting because a lot of times we have cubby holes up here, or the dash comes up, and you know, I'm 6'3", but for people who are a little bit shorter, it's hard for them to see out the window. And so you can see out there that the nose dives down a little bit, which is pretty typical of cars nowadays, and you don't have, you know, a big visual issue with the vehicle if you like to typically see your hood and get some depth perception. So that's really cool how that's kind of more flat than what we see with a curved on that. So up here you got your typical radio, like I said. You have down here you have all of your controls. Again, like I said earlier, very similar to the Camaro. This is dead on the Camaro. This works the same way as the Camaro. Driver control there, passenger control over here, air conditioned seats, heated seats there, and everything like this right here is controlled just like the Camaro. USB-A, USB-C adapters there, which is really cool. I've got my phone down here charging, so you got wireless charging down there. So you know that's charging because you come up here and you see that there's a little green lightning bolt right there on the phone icon, and that's tell you that it's charging up there as well. Coming down to the shifter, a really good feeling shifter. I mean, this feels really good. It's very sporty. It's leather wrapped right there, so it feels really good in your hand. You got parking sensors, you got lane keep assist right there, you have 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, you have sport mode down there, so you'll see that's going to go into the sport mode. You got mountain mode, and you have tow mode as well. Nice big cup holder, so everything will fit in there. And the really cool thing that I like about this, moving up here, is these two buttons here. So all the pictures that I've been looking at, what are these two buttons? I could never find a good high-def picture to see what these two buttons are. Well, one is traction control, and the second one is glove box. So this is really cool, and this takes me back to kind of like my Tesla. My Tesla glove box looks just like this, and if I hit that button, boop, there comes my glove box. So that's really cool, really integrated into it, and it makes this all down here, if we get that airbag out there, I mean, it just looks clean and fit and finished. I mean, it's just a really nice looking car, or SUV, I guess I should say, on what it looks like when you hop in this car. Now, this is something that's really all new, is the driver information center, the speedometer, all that good stuff for the Blazer. I really like this. It's really, really cool to kind of show you everything about it. We have the odometer down here, we have the compass right there, we have the gear selector there. So if you see, I'll throw it in reverse, changes to R, neutral drive, low 1, and we have the paddle shifters that are right here to go through there. 9-speed automatic transmission on this vehicle, so very, very intuitive transmission. And then we have the driver information center here that I was kind of playing with earlier. You can see those little blue ticks right there on each side, kind of tells you where you're at inside there. Now this is going to be the main page that everybody's on, because we got the digital speed right there. And then down below we got trip A, trip B. Then we got fuel range, instant fuel economy, oil life monitor, tire pressures, air filter life. That's your air filter in your car, so that's a really cool thing. That's something new on the 19 Silverado that they put into this. And then a timer. So we hit this button here on the left, we're gonna come over to audio, so you can get an audio screen there, so you can see we're on 102 FM. We can scroll to wherever we want to go. I don't listen to FM radio, so I don't know anything there. Navigation, so it's really cool. So we're gonna put a navigation in here. You have your navigation inputted. You can see that it's going to tell you which way to go and approximately what time you're going to arrive if you leave right now. So again, we'll come back to over here. We got phone. Like I said, not going to really use this stuff much. Oops, I went to the info button here. We'll go up to options. There we go. So this is just metric or US standard imperial. You have different themes. So we'll go down here to the touring theme. So that's going to change it up just a little bit there. So I'm going to take you back up to the information screen, kind of show you that. So it just shows you again, you got the digital display there for the speedometer up top, and then just different things down below. So that's kind of a cool functionality there as well, if you want that big screen up there. So we'll back down to options. We'll change this back to sport, which I like that a little bit better. So other things in here are what pages you have. There's 8 of the 15 pages on that main screen, speed warning, and just the compliance stuff. So other things that we have in here, so you can see all those. We got fuel economy, we got speed limiter, we got driver assistance, follow distance, economy trend, oil temperature, oil pressure, all that good stuff. So you can see over here, you got digital volts, and then you got water temp, fuel over there, and you have your oil temp over here as well. So back to the center, we have a really nice big center console in there. There's a few straps, not sure what those are for. We'll figure that out. I think that's for the seat belts for the kids. Another USB-A and USB-C, along with your SD card, which is for your navigation. And then you have a 12-volt outlet in here as well. What's really interesting is, and this is where technology is going with cars, is that 12-volt outlet that I just showed you down here in the center console. It is the only 12-volt outlet that I have found in the front. Let's go to the back and see if there's more, so show you another few features that are in the back that I absolutely love about this car, and we'll finish up the vlog and continue down the road with more. So make sure, if this is the first time that you're viewing my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn bell notifications on, and let's support the channel so I can give back to some people who deserve a car who can't afford one. So first and foremost, what I want to show you is the leg room in the back here. Now this seat is comfortable to where I was sitting in the driver's seat. As a reminder, I'm 6'3" tall guy, and this seat is not all the way back. So this seat can come all the way back, and I'm not sure if you can see it yet on camera or not, but this seat right here I do have all the way back, and I'm going to slide over. And so you can see where I am with this seat all the way back and all the way down. And again, I want to emphasize that this seat here, the driver's seat, is comfortable for a 6'3" guy sitting in it. The steering wheel is in a comfortable position that I don't think I need the seat all the way back like this, but it does give you a lot of maneuverability on what you can do with your seats. If you're a taller person, 6'6", 6'5", maybe 6'7", of where you can sit in here. Let me show you how I look in this seat right here. So getting in on this passenger seat, you can see that I can like stretch out in this thing. I mean, this thing has got a ton of leg room for the front and the back passengers, even when I have the seat all the way back. So I'm gonna put the seat up probably more where it's comfortable for me, and that's probably real close, actually maybe a little bit more forward than the driver's seat, but that's comfortable for me. So to continue in the back seat here, what I really like, again, USB-A, USB-C outlets, 120 volt outlet down there. Kind of hard to see, but we do have some storage down here for the kids, and then we have 3 shoulder belts all across the back here. These seats move forward, and I haven't measured it yet, but I would say that there's probably a good 8 inches of forward aft movement in this seat, which is just going to give more room that if you don't need people in the back seat, gives you more storage in the back, which we're going to show you here in a second. Of course, we have the infamous mat pockets that your kids are just going to throw junk in there anyways, but they're not real wide, so hopefully that'll keep them out. So you can see that's about as far out as they come. And then we have the outboard seats in the RS model with this particular package are heated, which I'm going to show you the options on this car here in a second, but the outboard seats are heated, and I think those heated seat switches are in a good location as well. So when this door is shut, you got the window there, and you got the heated seats right there. Coming to the back of the all-wheel drive Blazer RS, you do have hands-free liftgate back here. Now at nighttime, that Chevy bow tie will light up just like it does on the Traverse on the ground, but during the day, you pretty much want to kick right underneath here about to the point of this reflector. Back here, wow, this reminds me a lot about the Cadillac SRX. This is something the Cadillac SRX has in it. A lot of storage underneath here, and again, if we start looking back here, we have one more 12 volt power outlet. So there's only 2 12 volt power outlets in the whole vehicle, but there are a whole lot of USBs, A's, and C's, which is probably a better route to go. What I really like about this storage area is when it's unlocked, you can push these buttons and kind of move this anywhere that you want. So if you've got groceries, you can kind of keep things back here, and then you can lock them into place and this won't move. But let's say you want this to come out, unlock it, simple press the button, this folds in, and then you can access everything under there. So unlike the SRX where this stored in up here, this kind of can store in right there real nicely. It fits absolutely perfect. So when you come in, you see the space saver tire, we have storage there, and we have a lot of storage back there as well. And you, even with the cargo covered down, you've got all that storage right there. A couple other features in the back here are the release seats there. Again, that seat is back to where I moved it earlier to fit comfortably in there, and even with the headrest up, that went down very, very easily. We'll try that. There you go. That is a lot of cargo space in your daily driver. Finishing up here in the back, you can see we got a couple LED lights back here as well. We have an accessory for a security shade that you can get from the parts department. You just install it there, pull it back, it stows in there. We have a couple tie downs back here as well. And what's really cool, if you look right here, we got grocery bag hooks or whatever you want to be hooked in there, and you have 2 of them back here as well. So you can close the power lift gate a couple different ways. This is how you open it manually, this is how you close it, or you can simply kick it like that. The lights are going to come on, it's going to ding a couple times, allow you to get back out of the way of the lift gate, and it nicely, slowly closes. Now, one thing I didn't show that I'm gonna go back into is show you the 360 cameras. One of the cool inventions that Chevrolet has done that I've never seen on anybody else, maybe they have, you guys can tell me in the description below, is they have the windshield wiper fluid in here. So if you hit the windshield wiper fluid on the inside, squirts a little bit of liquid over the cameras, cleans those off. So this is your digital rear view mirror camera. This is your backup camera along with your 360 cameras. And then you have other cameras, just like anything else that Chevrolet has and other manufacturers, is we have a camera under here. And I like this a lot. This is really, really hidden, but it's way up here as well under the bow tie. It's integrated into the bumper, so there's your front one. So you have 4 all the way around. You actually have 5 cameras on this car. And let's walk inside the vehicle and I will show them to you. So just like on the 2019 Silverado, this is set up very, very similar. So we have the forward-facing camera right here, so it tells you right here what we're looking at. If we hit that, now we're going to be to the back with that yellow dot. We have the 360 bird's eye camera right there. So if I turn my wheel, you will see that all the lines move right here, right there, and you can kind of see the tire moving right there as well. So it's a really good depiction of where you're going to be. So you have all these different camera angles here as well. You got straight down, the front and the back. You've got from there, from the front, from there to the back. You got the mirrors to the forward, to the back. You got trailer hitch, which this vehicle does have a trailer hitch on it. So since I don't have a window sticker and I just have the shipping label, we'll go over this build sheet that I can print off. So as you can see earlier, as I mentioned, it's a Blazer RS, black exterior, jet black interior. The Blazer RS all-wheel drive starts at $43,500 plus $11.95 destination charge. So up here we have the 3.6 liter engine that's standard in the RS. The 3.6 liter engine is actually standard in all of the Blazer leather and above. Your L and your LT cloth would be the 4-cylinder standard with the 3.6 liter upgrade. 9-speed automatic transmission I mentioned earlier. So the options on this, it's a sun and wheel package, so it gives you the gloss black wheels. It gives you the sunroof. You got the enhanced convenience and driver package. It's a $3,500 option. So it gives you the memory seats, the camera mirror, the safety alert seat, the infotainment 3 system, the Bose, the wireless charging, the heated outboard seats for the rear, adaptive cruise control, ventilated front and driver front seats, steering column power tilt telescoping and telebeam headlamps, follow distance indicator, forward collision alert, forward automatic braking, lane keep assist with departure warning, front pedestrian braking, HD surround vision, and this car stickers for $50,765. So there you go, the 2019 Chevrolet Blazer. This is my first look at it. I was really excited to drive here to look at this. This was such an awesome vehicle. It has lived up to my expectations, and I think it's going to live up to yours. There's only 4 competitors in this market space for a 2-row full-size SUV. The Ford Edge, the Jeep Grand Cherokee, the Toyota Highlander, and the Nissan Murano. So if you're looking at one of those 4 vehicles, make sure you come over and look at the Blazer. And then also make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn your bell notifications on, because I'm going to be doing more videos like this on this vehicle, including all the options, all the trim levels, what to expect out of the Blazer, all that good stuff. And of course, more Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Hyundai, Volkswagen, Subaru, commercial truck units that I sell, and of course, used cars as well. So thanks again for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day and drive safely.